Right. Let's just watch the video.
Hey, Joe.
What's up?
Bad news. I watched the tape and passed it along to my bosses, and they weren't interested.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
But you watched the tape?
Yeah, I liked it. But my bosses didn't go for it. Stupid sons of bitches!
You didn't watch the tape.
What? Of course I did.
Look, it's one thing not to cast me, but to lie to me?
I'm not lying to you. I watched it.
Well, you lied again.
I watched it.
Keep going, Pinocchio.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I'm telling you, I watched the tape.
Did you watch the tape?
No.
So look, you watched scene number 1. You understood very little. You watched scene number 2. There was an object there. Joey gave Chandler an object, but you are not 100% sure, you know, what that object was and what Chandler was supposed to do with it. So think about this. If you're that student, a student who in scene number 2 did not understand exactly what the object was and what Chandler was supposed to do with that object, when you get to this scene here, scene number 3, and you see Chandler bringing back and returning that object, so you can see the object is a videotape, and because of the language they used, you understand that the request was for Chandler to watch the tape. Okay, and then we have a little bit of a body language and facial expressions that we can use too, because, tell me something, look at this and see if you don't agree with me. Look at Joey's expression, you know, look at the expression on his face. Is he someone who's believing in what Chandler is saying, or is he suspecting? Because he clearly looks like somebody who's suspecting that his friend is not telling him the truth. And then they use this verb, the verb to lie, all the time. And here there's something very interesting, and I want to speak to those students who struggle a little bit more. Okay, I want you to think about that. Okay, so at this point, okay, especially when you look at my map here, and you see the word lie here, and you recognize the sound because Joey confronted Chandler and said that Chandler was lying. So if this is the first time, if this is your very first time seeing this word and hearing it, I want you to give yourself a chance and let the context, let the story speak to you, because there's a good chance you're going to understand the meaning of that verb by just exploring the context. And that's what we're going to do next. We're going to see the 4th scene and take a look at the way they use the verb to lie. So here we go.
I can't believe Joey. I hate being called a liar.
But you are a liar.
What did I just say?
You still here?
Yes, and I have to say, I am not just hurt, I am insulted. When I tell somebody I did something...
Okay, hold on. Let me just stop you right there, okay? First, you lied, right? Then, you lied about lying, okay? Then, you lied about lying about lying, okay? So before you lie about lying about lying about lying about lying... Stop lying!
Why are you so sure I didn't watch this tape?
You wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Well, this is going well.
Here's how I know you didn't watch the tape, okay? If you had seen what was on this tape, believe me, you would have some comments. All right, now, remember, I got paid a lot of money for this, and it only aired in Japan.
Ichiban. Ichiban, lipstick for men. Ichiban, lipstick for men. Saiko.
And that's how I know you didn't watch the tape.
Okay, guys. So, here we are. We got to scene number 4. And then I have a question to you, I mean, in particular to those students who were struggling more in the first couple of scenes. So my point is, when we got to scene number 3, we could understand that it was not a book, it was a videotape, and that Joey was asking his friend to watch that tape. Well, in scene number 4, when Joey confronts him and explains to him why he was sure that Chandler had not watched the tape, it's because he knew what was in the tape. There was a commercial of Joey wearing lipstick for men. It was something that was only aired. It was only broadcast in Japan. But he knew that Chandler would have something to say. He would make jokes about that because Chandler is very sarcastic. So Chandler returned the tape and didn't make any sarcastic comment. So that was what Joey needed to know, that Chandler had not watched the tape. Okay, so now let me turn on the map so that we can explore the context of that scene a little bit. Okay, so let me just turn the map on again. And here we go. Scene number 4. So, first of all, about the context, right? So in the very beginning of the scene, okay, Chandler insisted with Joey, when Joey came out from his bedroom, that he was insulted. He was insulted because his friend didn't believe him. And he said that he had watched the tape and that he liked. But Joey, of course, because he knew that Chandler had not watched, so he confronted him, and then he played the tape, and then he showed him why he knew. So in other words, at this point, we understand that actually Chandler lied to him. He lied to him in scene number 3 when he returned the tape, and in scene number 4 he insisted on the lie. And this is the challenge for those students who at this point had not seen the verb to lie before, are seeing it for the first time, are hearing it for the first time. And I'm not going to explain to you. I would like you to leave a message in the comment section of this video telling me if you were able to figure it out based on the context, but not because you're going to pick up a dictionary and look at it up. Okay, so I would like you guys to do that. Make a comment in the comment section, and you can even write the translation of this verb if you want. But I would challenge you to try and explain in English what the meaning of the verb to lie is. Okay, so anyway, okay, and at this point we're not going to ignore Rachel because she spoke very slowly. Okay, and when Chandler said that he hated when people called him a liar, he hated that. And then she explained that actually he was a liar because Rachel knew that Chandler was lying. Okay, so then let's just take a look at my interpretation of the audience, right? The way I see the audience. Okay, so once again, we have 2 groups in the audience, right? We have those in the first group who understand very well. So at this point, they understood most of the story, okay? They understood why Joey was so sure that Chandler had not watched the tape, and that's why he confronted him. But the cool thing is to explore, right, what's going on with the second group in the audience, the people who struggle with listening, because those people in the audience, right, they understood finally that it was a videotape, and the request from Joey to Chandler was, Chandler, watch the tape. That was what Chandler was supposed to do. He was supposed to watch the tape, but he didn't. Okay? And in my personal opinion, for those students who had never seen the verb to lie before, and they could see it here, I think it's very cool when by just paying attention to the context, just exploring it, just allowing yourself to be, like exposed to it, then you come to a conclusion as to what the verb to lie means. So, and to me, this is the best way to learn, because this is one of those lessons. If you understand by yourself without translating it, without picking up a dictionary, it's the kind of thing that you will never forget. Okay? All right. And then before I go back and explore, the second part of this technique, I'm just going to play the last part. And I'm not going to explain much because at this point you know the story. It's just for us to have fun, really, with the last part of the story. So let me go ahead and do that. So here we go. And we're going to watch part number 5 from the very beginning. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn the maps off for now as well. Because that way, okay, I think it's better if we go this way. So this is part number 5.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't give them your tape. And I promise next time to submit you whether I think you're right for the part or not.
That's not the point, Chandler. The point is that you lied.
I know, you're right. What's it gonna take for you to forgive me?
Oh my God. Excellent.
Now, what do you say?
Lying is wrong.
And?
I'm a pretty little girl.
I knew it.
Okay, guys, so this is it. This is the end of the story. Okay? But this is not yet the end of our exercise.